Way over, way over.
I didn't have no idea, I just asked.
We about ready? All right, it's 1 o'clock. Welcome to Tyler County Commissioners Court. We'd like to acknowledge all of our guests here today. Thank you for being part of Tyler County Commissioners Court. Looks like we do have our quorum today. Madam Clerk, has all this been posted according to the government code? All right. All right, it's this practice of this court to begin this regular meeting with the voicing of invocation followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to either the American or the Texas flag. Such practice be offensive to anyone otherwise uncomfortable at any present. Feel welcome to exercise your right not to subject yourself to such and wait in the hallway momentarily until we commence with our practice. All right, Commissioner Hughes, the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation.
American flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Brian, will you lead us in prayer?
I'd be honored to. Father, I just thank you so much for this afternoon, Lord, this beautiful day that you give us. Father, I just pray that you be with us here today as we go through county business, Lord, and that we would, Lord, we just do it all in a manner to be pleasing to you. We thank you so much for this beautiful nation, this state, and this county that we live in. Father, just watch over, protect us, guide, and direct us as only you can. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Madam Clerk, do we have any public comments?
No, sir, we have not had any.
No public comments. All right. With no public comments, we will move to item number 2, table items from previous meeting. Our interlocal agreement between Tyler County Precinct 2 and Chester ISD, and item B, interlocal agreement between Tyler County Precinct 2 and the city of Chester. Commissioner Hughes.
I keep them, motion to keep them tabled,
Okay.
because I have finally got the original, right one from the lawyers. They have them. I'm waiting on them for them to be put on the next agenda.
Okay. There's a motion there to keep them tabled. I need a second. Second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, we have our minutes from our last meeting.
You should have May the 8th and April 24th.
Okay.
Motion to receive the minutes.
There's a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. We don't have any monthly reports at this time. Our resolutions of proclamation, we have a proclamation for Memorial Day, May 29th, 2023. And ask if we can all stand. Proclamation for Memorial Day. Whereas since in its founding in 1846, Tyler County has been blessed with thousands of selfless patriots, devoted their lives to the safety and freedom of their state and nation, no matter what the cost. And whereas in times of war, Tyler County citizens have sent their beloved brethren into combat far from home, bearing loss of life and limb. And whereas Tyler County citizens have never failed to fulfill their solemn duty to defend liberty, both for themselves and for others, by military service across the generations. And whereas Tyler County citizens have given their lives in every American conflict since the county founding, including the 2 world wars, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, the War on Terror, and other conflicts. And whereas the act of remembrance for all fallen soldiers from one community is an American tradition that dates back more than a century and a half. And whereas by the act of Congress in 1971, the last Monday of May of each year is recognized as a federal Memorial Day in remembrance of all fallen U.S. service members. Now therefore be it proclaimed that I, Tyler County Judge Milton Powers, in the Commissioners Court, recognize and proclaim May 29, 2023 as Memorial Day in Tyler County, Texas. Will we have a moment of silence for the fallen soldiers? Thank you. All right, I need a motion to,
I'll make a motion to accept.
there's a motion, second, all in favor say aye.
Uh,
Any opposed, same.
And we have some, veterans here.
Yes, I would ask the veterans if you would come forward, if you don't mind, and we'd love to have you come. Donald, would you come up here too? Yeah, you're. Oh, okay. I thought you. Any military veterans, if you would come up here, we're asking you to come back here and take a picture with us, please.
All three, everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Give them a round of applause.
Thank you, brother, for your service. That moves us to our next line item, which is number 4B, order the sale of fireworks for Memorial Day. The period beginning May 24th, 2023 to midnight, May 29th, 2023. There's a motion to approve and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, we will move to line item number 5, consider in the TxDOT Advanced Funding Agreement, AFA, for County Road 2380. This is an agreement that comes and it talks about our bridges, different things that TxDOT has sent us, and it needs to be approved through Commissioner's Court. Has everyone had a chance to review that? Okay.
Put that in the form of a motion.
Put that form in motion. I need a second.
Second.
All right, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same side. To approve, item number B, to approve surety bond for Constable Precinct 4, Anthony Ross. This is just an approval that we had to make, as we overlooked the bonds. Everyone got a chance to overlook that?
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Our next line is item number C, to ratify East Texas Regional 911 Network road change verification for Lakeland Ranch. This is something that had to be done to comply for the county maintained road that is being added, changed, or deleted from that 911 GIS map data.
I put that in the form of a motion.
There's a motion,
Second.
second.
And this is to add the private roads within Lakeland Ranch. And I contacted the attorneys because we gave a conditional approval, and this is part of that they needed their documents, and he said we could go ahead and do it and ratify it for minutes' sake.
Okay. There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. Our next item is item number D, Lakeland Ranch, Section 6 has met all the conditions and the conditional approval is now approved. Commissioner Blacksher?
Yeah, that's just the informational. Jim Evans from Glacis Law Firm said just to make sure we, have it in the minutes, so. But they have, they have already, we don't have to bring it back to court once we do a conditional, when they meet it, because we're on a time frame on all that, so we've got to, when they get their stuff in, it's considered approved. And that's what, Jim, because seems like on that subdivision stuff, things change all the time, but that's what he had told me.
So we need a motion on that?
No, sir, I think it's
Just information.
Just
informational
Have it in the
internet
records,
agreement.
but we need to approve it, have it in the records, I don't know.
Yeah.
They have two conditions and they've been met. We've released the plats.
Both conditions have been met. We'll move to item number E, which is renew the 2023 annual maintenance agreement with Image Tech for Tyler County Clerk's Office.
Put that in form of motion.
All right, there's a motion. Second, all in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, also, item number F, to renew our 2023 annual maintenance agreement for Segis security package with Net Data. Need a motion for that?
Motion to approve.
There's a motion. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed, say. All right, item number G is our ratification of lease purchase for 2023 Chevrolet Tahoes to be financed with First National Bank, Wichita Falls Financial, Caldwell Country Chevrolet through the buy board. And this is something that we're ratifying within the minutes today. Has anyone got anything?
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, we have a laptop computer, a car video camera, a body camera, bulletproof vest, and car radio to be paid through the contingency for Constable Precinct 4. This is all stuff, as you know, as the court has appointed a new constable here in Precinct 4. These are things that he really does need to be able to have. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve. I need a second. Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say. All right, item number I is interlocal agreement between Tyler County and the city of Ivanhoe. Sheriff Weatherford, do you want to talk on that any?
Yes, Mayor Blackstone and I have had the opportunity to get together. Last time we had an interlocal agreement was probably 2015 with the city of Ivanhoe. Now they're going through some transitions now from their marshal's office to a police department.
Yes, sir.
So what we'd like to do is enter into a new interlocal agreement with them, our outside legal counsel for the county, as well as the city of Ivanhoe. I believe y'all approved it on your end. correct,
Yes, sir,
Mayor?
we did. We had a special meeting Friday and approved it.
Okay, yeah, and then, our outside legal counsel as well has reviewed this contract as well.
Okay.
So, they're making some great strides, and, it's a win-win for the county as well as the citizens of Ivanhoe.
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve. I need a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right. Item number J, discussion and possible action of change order number 1 of the courthouse rehabilitation.
I put that in form of motion. Second. Okay.
All right.
This, I want to be straight up with y'all. I'm not for it because I think, if we were to do this ourselves, later on in this process, we could probably have it done a lot cheaper. But, this would be not covered in the grant. So I'm not for it. Based on $150,000 for 6 window units to be removed.
Yeah.
That's just, to me, unreasonable. So,
That
but-
replacing the
Are you talking about
windows?
these air conditioners that are
yes,
hanging
sir,
on
on
the
the 2nd
building,
and 3rd floor.
causing it to run all on the new stucco and ruin it?
But for 6 of these units
Mhm.
would be $150,000. And we checked into it.
We're talking these.
Yeah, that are hanging out,
Not the windows.
Yeah,
You take out the window units and put these mini split.
mini splits.
But-
It'd be-
We can do it cheaper on our own.
I think so.
Okay.
And we have checked into it.
I have checked into it, and we just don't want to get into a position like we did with, before the remediation, but we want to make sure we clear everything through the historical commission if we do it for ourselves, but that's a lot of money for 6, and one of them, from what I understand, one unit can carry 4. So, I mean, they'll have to do one on that side and then one on this side, and I'm thinking, man, that is a ton of money.
Yeah, and this would be money that we would be out ourselves.
Yes,
so-
we'd have the county taxpayers.
I think it's time to do it ourselves, but I just want us to do it as soon as possible so it doesn't mess the new stuff on that side up.
And that's something as we looked, I know, Joe looked into it, Commissioner Blacksher looked into it, I looked into it myself, we will be able to do that ourselves afterwards, we may have to go out for bids, but we can do it much cheaper. That was put into a form of motion and second, we don't want this.
I'm voting nay.
All right, all in favor, say aye. All, against it, vote nay. All right, motion does not pass.
And Judge, the reason for that is they were wanting an answer.
Okay.
Whether or not to do it. Formality.
So we don't need to do that.
All right. And item number K, 3 computers to be paid out of general fund capital outlay for the county clerk's office. And this is for our county clerk, and she is really in need of, she's got some old computers over there that are not keeping up, and she really needs these computers. So has anyone got anything?
We've had Dawn work on them several times and.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
So,
Motion approved, second. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. We're item number L, upgrade to net data indexing software conversion for county clerk to be paid out of county records management.
Motion to approve.
Yes. There's a motion to approve, second.
second.
All right.
Donnie, talk to us about it.
Okay, well, our indexing software we've had since 2009. And so, net data has been bought out by this I3 Verticals. And they have they have really changed it a lot. I mean, there's things that we'll be able to do that we've never been able to do before. It has an OCR, no, am I saying the right thing? OCR, something about character recognition. Anyway, we'll be able to do searches like that, and it's just, the cost is, it's $15,000 to convert the records that we already have into this new software package, and there's an annual maintenance of $25,000, but we already pay close to $20,000 now. So it would be an increase of about $5,000-$6,000 a year for the annual maintenance.
And you did tell me that this is something that's gonna help your department to be able to speed up
Yeah.
the process of, and you'll be able to handle so much more
We'll be
stuff.
able to hand the documents back, that's been one of my goals for several years, is that someone comes in and we'll be able to, put all the information in and the document right back to them instead of keeping it for about a week or so.
It's
That's one of the
$25,000.
things it has is, redaction, where it'll redact people's social security numbers off of it. We don't have that capability now, but it has that. I believe it also comes with, we'll be putting a icon on our website where people can go in and put their names, and so if a document, like a fraudulent document pops up, it sends them an email within so many minutes. It does a lot of things that we don't have capabilities of right now.
And it was $25,000 a year, you said?
It is, but see, we already paid
Pay close.
18,500 or something.
20,000 for what we got now. And so that will replace what we have now.
See about $6,500 difference or so.
Yeah, it's nothing really
Well worth it.
a new cost, it's replacing what we have.
All right. Any more discussion? There's been a motion and second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right. Item number M is a desk for county clerk's office to be paid out of the county records management.
And I get our desk from the prison system out there.
Okay.
And I just want to add, when we get furniture from the prison system, it's a little bit more expensive than if you bought it from an office supply, but the advantage is if something breaks on it or comes loose, they will come from the factory and fix it at no charge.
And they come set it all up too.
Yeah.
They do, they set everything up
The
for
drawer's
us.
not working smoothly, they come out and fix it and
Motion to approve.
There's a motion to approve, second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same. All right, item number N, 2 flatbed scanners for the county clerk's office out of county court's records management.
one of our scanners is, like, if the document's about 10 pages and up, it sticks, and we put new rollers on it, or don't put new rollers on it. Anyway, I remember ordering them, I don't know who put it on there, but, it's still having problems. And so we want to be able to replace that one, and then I'd like to be able to get another one for this desk, and we can have someone scanning our old documents into their computer system software.
Make a motion, there's a motion, second.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed, same. All right, item number O, purchase of a plat file for the county clerk's office out of county records management.
I'd like that one tabled, because I don't really have a cost
Okay,
on that yet.
need a motion to table. There's a motion to table item number O.
Second.
There's a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed, say.
And also P, I haven't read it
Okay.
down.
Motion to table. Item P.
There's a motion to table item P, a second.
Second.
Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say.
Thank y'all.
All right. Item number Q, acceptance of resignation of Tyler County Precinct 1 Justice of the Peace, Tricia Ford, due to retirement. Commissioner Blacksher, do you have that information?
Yes, I'll put that in form of a motion.
Second.
Now, May 16th, Honorable Commissioners Court of Taos County, I'm writing to you to inform you of my decision to resign from the office of your Justice of the Peace Precinct 1, effective May 31st, 2023. I am excited to begin a new chapter of my life. I have been employed with the county for 33 great years. The public put their trust in me as an employee of the Tyler County Sheriff's Department office for 22 years, and then as the JP. I am ever grateful for that. I want to thank each of you and the other officials. My journey here has been a growing one with many ups and very little downs. I would like to recommend that the court appoint Tina Self, my chief court clerk, as my replacement. She has served the citizens for 20 years in the Justice of the Peace office and is fully capable to fulfill those duties. My hope is you all keep moving Tyler County in a forward direction like you have been. I wish each of you well in all endeavors. God bless. Tricia.
Before we move any more forward, I have to recuse myself from this. And Commissioner Pro Tem, I'm going to ask you to take over from this point.
Thank you. So do we have a recommendation that, have a motion to appoint?
Accept the resignation letter.
Okay. All right, we're doing that first, yeah. All right, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Item R is fill vacancy of Precinct 1 Justice of the Peace, left by the resignation of Tricia Ford.
I motion to approve the recommendation made by Tricia Ford to yourself.
I'll second it.
I've got a motion and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, any comments by court members pertaining to matters of county government?
Can I say something from out here on that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I would like to say we are going to have a tax, we will have a tax workshop June the 5th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and it'll be in the district courtroom. So I wanted to let everyone know about that ahead of time. It'll be 6 PM to 7:30 PM. We'll have a tax workshop. And, it's my understanding Mr. Luther will be able to come to that.
And
Or he
that's,
said he was
He's
gonna come.
also bringing 2 workers for anybody that wants to file a protest, so that they can do it that night, like in
this is over our tax
appraisal.
Appraisal.
appraisals and valuations.
They'll sign up for a protest and get an appointment. Is that what you're saying?
And just to be clear, I know it says on there that it's elected officials that do that. That's not the elected officials. That's at their appraisals.
It's a smoke
Well,
detector.
they're elected, it's just not local.
Yeah, the district judge actually appoints the, board members, and so we're separate from that. We do set the rate, but it's calculated on a formula.
The values come from the state legislature. It sets the values of property and if the tax appraisal office does not have those appraisals within 5%, then the schools are punished. The schools don't get the money, is what it boils down to. Anyway, they'll have lots of answers for anybody's questions.
I think that's good. I think it's very good to have that. People can come after work.
Because June the 15th is the deadline to file a protest.
Yes.
That's why we're coming up with having this as soon as possible.
And they have all gone up considerably.
Anybody else, anything for the court? Can I get a motion to?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank y'all for coming.
What time is it?
126.